Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel Bookworm. Let us start book summary video. The Selfish Gene by Richard Dawkins is a groundbreaking work in the field of evolutionary biology, first published in 1976. The book presents a new perspective on the theory of evolution, which argues that the fundamental unit of selection is not the individual organism, but rather the gene. In other words, the book suggests that genes, not individuals, are the key players in the evolutionary process. Dawkins argues that the behavior of living organisms can be understood in terms of their genes' selfish desire to replicate themselves. According to the author, genes are the units of heredity that are passed from one generation to the next, and they compete with each other for survival and reproduction. Therefore, genes that produce traits that are beneficial to their own replication are more likely to be passed on to the next generation. The book is divided into three main parts. In the first part, Dawkins introduces the concept of the selfish gene and argues that the key to understanding evolution is to focus on the gene as the unit of selection. He provides numerous examples of how genes influence behavior, such as the tendency of birds to build nests, the behavior of parasites, and the evolution of altruistic behavior. In the second part of the book, Dawkins discusses the evolution of selfishness and altruism, arguing that seemingly altruistic behaviors can also be explained by the selfish interests of the genes. He presents a new theory of kin selection, which suggests that organisms are more likely to help their close relatives because they share many of the same genes. In the third part of the book, Dawkins discusses the role of cultural evolution in human society. He argues that human culture is subject to the same evolutionary processes as biological evolution, and that cultural traits can spread and evolve much more rapidly than biological traits. One of the key takeaways from the book is the idea that evolution is a process that operates at the level of the gene, not the individual organism. Another important takeaway is the idea that seemingly altruistic behaviors can be explained by the selfish interests of the genes. The book also presents a new theory of kin selection, which has become an important concept in the field of evolutionary biology. Dawkins uses many examples and anecdotes to illustrate these concepts, such as the behavior of the cuckoo bird, which lays its eggs in the nests of other bird species, and the evolution of the human eye. He also uses the example of social insects, such as ants and bees, to demonstrate the role of kin selection in the evolution of altruistic behavior. One of the strengths of the book is its clear and engaging writing style, which makes complex scientific concepts accessible to a wide audience. The book also presents a new and provocative perspective on the theory of evolution, which has had a significant impact on the field of evolutionary biology. One weakness of the book is that it focuses almost exclusively on the genetic basis of behavior, neglecting other factors such as environmental influences and learning. Additionally, some critics have argued that the book oversimplifies the complex processes of evolution, and that the concept of the selfish gene has been misinterpreted by some as a justification for selfish behavior. In conclusion, The Selfish Gene is an influential and thought-provoking work that has had a significant impact on the field of evolutionary biology. Its key takeaway that genes, not individuals, are the key players in the evolutionary process remains a controversial but important concept in the field. Thanks for watching. Amazon purchase link is in description to check it. If you like this book review, do like this video and subscribe to Bookworm YouTube channel for freshly brewed content.